In less than 2 hours, our Jacquie Walker will say her final goodbye to the anchor desk after 40 years here at Channel 4.
She joins us now to reflect on her career and future. Jacquie. Yeah. I want you to take a moment right now and just look around this space. This has been your space, though it has changed over the years.
That's right.
How does looking around make you feel?
Hearing you say that, I look around and I think, I saw this room when it was down to the rafters.
That's
and
right.
We were rebuilding it. I've seen so much in this room over these 40 years. I'm overwhelmed, as you know. This is a very tough day for Jacquie. 40 years here, 45 years in this business. I walked in the door here in 1983 and never expected that 40 years later I would be here. We've had a wonderful get-together, and you referenced this earlier, of people in the studio. In this studio, you're right, this space, Jordan, is important to me, filled with people that I've worked with for the past 40 years. And as I said to the group today, you are all good people. We had such a family here. We've had such a family over the years, and we still have it. And up to the younger generation now to keep that family going. It's wonderful.
I have talked to a lot of people over the past couple of weeks in preparing for the story that'll air tonight at 5:30. And there were so many similarities. None of these men or women who you will get to see again at 5:30, they didn't talk to each other, but they all said the same thing. And it was such a wonderful tribute throughout about your ability to be compassionate, your ability to get to the heart of the subject, and your ability to tell a story and connect with people.
Don't
I'm sorry,
you
I didn't.
cry,
I'm sorry.
I cried.
I knew what happened,
Yeah.
but my question is, what is it about you that loves to tell stories? Because people ask me that. I love to tell stories, but you do it better than anybody, and everyone says the same kind of thing about your ability. It is otherworldly. And I'm curious about, what is that in your heart?
I don't know about my ability to tell stories, but I will tell you this. I know that every person has a story, and I love to hear those stories. And that's, this city is so rife with those kind of feelings and emotions and people. Every person that you meet out on the street has something to say to you. They have something important about their lives. They have something they want you to know. That's always the way that I have approached this business.
Jacquie, I want to kind of see it from your eyes. How has it been in these 40 years to be in the role the many hats you've worn as a woman in this industry? Not even in the industry, but really in the community, as the world changed, as different beliefs and ideas changed.
Yeah, a lot has changed. You're seeing some video now of this is going
fish.
back to the 80s with a big fish. Here we are with the opening of the light rail transit system on Main Street. That was a very big day. You'll see Barbara Bush come up here. But yes, as a woman in this business, when I started, there weren't that many, but we had a few role models. I had role models like Leslie Stahl, who amazingly is still on 60 Minutes after all these years. Connie Chung, Diane Sawyer was a big one for me. So that line of women were at the network, and I was able to look at them and say, I have a place in this business. And then, you keep your elbow sharp sometimes, you fight for what you need, and in some ways we're still fighting today, but we've come a long, long way. And I will say this, I've seen so much progress in not just this business, but the workplace and the way women are treated, and some of the gains that we've made. And of course, the consideration that women have children, women need time to bond with their children, all those things that have changed in recent years. I feel good about the fight that some of us put up years ago in order to get to this point.
That's good. I mean, I think, too, about when we as anchors and reporters, when we set out to do a story, we are always tasked with learning something. And even if you're not tasked with it, you often come away with doing a story or investigating a case or whatever it is, you learn something from the stories that you do. The audience doesn't know this, but for months you have been working on these past couple of weeks. Amazingly.
I'd be leaving
Folks,
to do the 7 o'clock show, and Jackie is just sitting at her desk, headphones on,
Staring at the computer.
zoned in.
decades worth of video. Yeoman's work between you and, of course, videographer Dan Holland. Incredible. What did you learn? Or did you learn anything? Because these are all things you've done. This is your video. These are your stories, your words. After going through 40 years and coming back, did you learn anything?
I'll tell you one thing that I learned, and I actually shared this with my husband, who happens to be in the studio with me right now, is that looking back at the things that we did in the 80s and the 90s here at this station for this city, informing this community, those stories still hold up today.
True.
We were doing wonderful work back then, and certainly not with the tools that we have today, but we were doing good work in reporting and live reporting. All those things that we bring to viewers every day was really good back then. It holds up today. I feel good about that.
I agree.
And again, we're training now the younger generation, the generation that's coming in, and they have better tools, they have better technology, that's for sure. But the fundamentals stay the same. Yeah. The fundamentals of journalism, the fundamentals of reporting and informing stay the same. Accuracy, fairness, independence, all those things stay the same. It was great back then and still good today.
Agreed.
And just to follow off of what Dave was saying from a different standpoint, looking at 40 years worth of your career, of your life, is there anything you would have done differently?
Good question, isn't it? Really good question. You can't believe the things that are flying through my mind right now, things I would have done or said to people along the way. No, obviously you can't relive those things. I made choices all along the way. They were conscious choices. I don't blame anybody else for anything that might not have worked out. I take that on myself. But no, let me say this. I'm struggling here because I've always said, somebody who says, I have no regrets, really has never thought about their life, because I think we all have regrets in our lives. You can't just say, I don't have regrets. I have some things I might have done a little differently, but look where I am. I mean, I have a wonderful family. I have, wonderful coworkers. I've had amazing experiences in this career. How could you change anything?
How could you change anything? When this room was full just a couple of hours ago, you stood up and you said, look at all the generations of people. And so many of them, like Kelsey, aptly put in her story last night, the mentorship thing. Not everybody does this. We have been blessed with many incredible journalists who have walked through the halls of this incredible station, and not all of them take the time. What made you want to take the time?
I think, every one of us contributes to the product that we put on the air every day. And when I say product, it makes it sound cold, doesn't it? I don't think it's a product, but it is the news of the day. So every one of us contributes to that. Yep. And we all rise or fall together. So I think it's incumbent for us to all help each other be their best selves.
And as many people said, you can just see it in the words you just said, how big of a heart you have, how kind you are, and that shows in all that you do. So I want to talk a little bit about what's next, because it's not over for you. What is your first big thing you're going to do next?
Actually, and you just touched on it, I think one of the first big things I'm going to do next is here, having a seminar with folks here where we look at tapes, we look at stories, we look at how we could have done this better and how we did it great. We give each other kudos and pat each other on the back, or we say, next time let's try this, or let's do this. This might get the message out to the viewers a little better. Again, it's always about the viewers and about the news that we are delivering to them.
And the community will still see you out in the community. You're
Yes.
not going to, you've got so many other responsibilities, many that people just don't know about, but you will still be fulfilling some of those along the way, right?
Absolutely. I really want to be, and I talked about this with the boss, I want to be very much involved with community events. So,
good.
yes.
Before you head to the desk for 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6, anything you want to say to the viewers out there?
I want to say to the viewers, and you will see me say that. Actually, you won't see me say this. I put everything on tape because I'm going to be a mess by the end of the 6th. There's no question about it. I've already been crying today in the studio. I know I don't look so great because I've been crying. So many wonderful things have happened. But what I say to the viewers is thank you, thank you, thank you. I have so much gratitude for what you have given me. See, I can't say it. I can't say it out loud because I could not have stayed in this anchor seat for 40 years without your help, and it's absolutely true. So thank you for that. And I don't want to do an ugly cry on TV. That's no good, is it?
No, it's not. Well, none of us could say more than thank you, because you have meant so much to all of us who are here still over the years. And one of the things that I think all of us have learned over the past couple of weeks as we watch this video, as we see people come back into the station to give you a hug and say congratulations, it has been such a meaningful time. We are so lucky and so much better for it because of you. And it's not just us. It is everyone out there in this community. So we can't say enough, but we will say thank you.
Thank you both.
And I
Thank
think
you.
that is probably the best way to wrap it up. We look forward to this next, 2.5 hours?
Yep.
Yes, stay tuned because you're going to see some more over 5:30, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, we wrap it up with an hour looking back. All those pieces will be in that hour. And thank you so much to Dan Holland who got this done. It's been it's been quite an odyssey over the past couple of weeks for us here.
It has been. Thanks, Jackie.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.